Hello, lovely humans. What? There we go. We have not vlogged in a hot minute, and so I figured, why not? Let's. I just opened a thing of lip gloss. What's happening? This is sometimes I can multitask like a dream, and then other times like this, I'm like, we have not vlogged in forever. We are having a very exciting weekend. Figured we'd start the vlog before we get in the car. For once. Aren't you so proud? Say hello, everyone.
Hello!
So things on the docket for today, we are going to Bed Bath & Beyond because I seriously need some serving ware. And then we're going to HEB because we're putting together a charcuterie grazing table for his sister Bethany. It's her birthday on Sunday. And then we are taking the kids, dropping them off at Mimi and Papa's house. And girls, what do you have tonight?
Birthday party.
Birthday party. So Silas can get some solo time with Mimi and Papa, so then we can go celebrate with my sister-in-law for her birthday. And then, what are we doing tomorrow?
Dude Perfect!
You guys are adorable. We're going to see Dude Perfect in Austin, so I figured this would be the perfect, dare I say, Dude Perfect weekend to vlog and just bring you along with us because it's going to be actually exciting instead of just
boring old farm chores.
Boring farm chores. Which I'm sure some people find entertaining.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to be entertained when it's 100 degrees though.
Yeah. And when your life consists of chores and then shopping for food for the animals, and then chores and then shopping for food for yourself.
And that's it.
That's it.
And that's it. That's all we got. Oh man. I oil cleansed my face in the shower. I got oil in my eyes. I'm blinking like a mad woman. I don't even know why I shared that. We're gonna end the clip. This is giving me serious like flashback vibes of when we went to, we had the Bed Bath & Beyond sponsorship. It's so crazy how far we've come. That was my very first sponsorship on my main channel. I don't know, it's just feeling nostalgic. Plus kitchen gadgets. This man is gonna be, want to buy all the things. Oh, I really want that pasta attachment for the KitchenAid.
Interesting.
Oh. Oh, that butter is corn. Very cool. Oh my goodness, I need all the things. Alright, so here is kind of what the things I'm looking for, but the price point is like way more than I thought it would be. Like, this is really cool, but I don't want to spend $8 on that. Especially when World Market has this whole white serving set for so much less. But luckily it's right next door. I'm gonna keep looking around a little bit, but like, I think, where is it? Like these right here are $6 a piece, but World Market has almost identical ones. Less of the handmade looking version, more like squared off like these, but it has them for like $2 or $3, so it doesn't make sense to get these here. Why? I remember everything being so much less expensive, although these I love. Do you love?
Of what?
These.
Glass?
This bowl.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Isn't it adorbs?
Yes, I think it's cute.
Okay, I think these might be what I'm looking for. Or these.
Might not be the best one for it.
Oh, for your back. Okay, so this one is taller and more narrow. This is shorter and wider. But I need multiples of each. So, this is more salad bowl, that's more chip bowl. Did your sisters make you a cozy spot?
Yeah, we got
You look super cozy coz. I love it. Do you think I'll fit in there?
Yeah. No.
It's escalated. Silas! Silas!
Is it too tight? Do you need these out? Will that help? Do you feel better or no?
I don't know where I'm supposed to put the bowls though. Okay, I need another Lazy Susan for the pantry, and I can get this one for $25, or I can get that one for $35. So I think I'm gonna spend the extra $10 and get one that I can use for display as well. Even though I already have a couple of display ones, why not get a pretty one instead of that? Okay, and then there's these. We're now at World Market, and these are $12.99. So I think I'm gonna grab these two. I might in fact, hey guys, too loud. I might in fact return some of the other ones to Bed Bath & Beyond because those were 40 bucks a piece and those are $13. And then these are, refocus, $2.99. Oops, they're a little bit smaller than next door at Bed Bath & Beyond, but I can get so many of these. They're little like tasting plates. And then these would be great for olives and whatnot, as well as these. Yeah, they just have so many better options over here. Ooh, I should check the cost on these. $3.99. Next door they were $6. That's $10. Why did I even buy the ones there? What are you doing? Also, who dressed you today?
Myself.
Yeah. Show me how it works. Oh wait, you gotta go that way.
Actually keeps going by itself.
Oh, I ended up getting just a few things. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Put that on in there. Alright, now we're at HEB. We're gonna need some fruit.
Angel food cake. I think of Rachel's trifle.
Right? That was pretty good. Alright, some raspberries.
You brought it then. Well, I don't want to kill.
So I ended up not filming at all in HEB anymore because that got a little stressful, huh guys?
Yeah.
And we're running really low on time. The girls are going to a birthday party tonight that starts in an hour. I haven't started charcuterie assembly. Hello. Do you have anything to say to the camera? Yeah, they can't. You're breathing directly into my ear. Unfortunately, somebody left their backpack
At home, maybe.
at home. So we have to go back to the house, and then Elias is gonna take all the kids to my parents' house. My parents are taking the girls to the party. So I can get started on the charcuterie because we've got a lot of food to start assembling. And I had planned on doing like a build a charcuterie or grazing table with me type video. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. That sounds stressful now. But maybe I'll just time lapse it, and then one day I'll do like a curated video. But I don't think that today's that day. Elias just left to take the kids to my parents' house, which is 10 minutes away, and we're dropping them off before they need to go to this party, which starts in 30 minutes. So I feel awful, but for some reason, these chores or like these errands took forever. So now I've got all of this stuff and all of my serving ware. So I'm gonna start building the charcuterie trays. I have quite the collection of really pretty cutting boards on purpose because I love making like grazing tables and charcutes, you know. I remember, was it 2020? 2019 for Thanksgiving, I did a massive charcuterie display in our old kitchen on like the island. Like stuff was dripping, it just was, it was so good. So ever since then I just keep trying to live up to that hype. But the problem is I am transporting it. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is build them out on a couple of my charcuterie boards and then just assemble it all pretty when we get there. That seems like it'll be the best bet. All right, let me show you just a few things that we've got going on. I shopped at World Market. Yes, I was there yesterday. Unfortunately, the cashier that checked us out yesterday was also there today. And he's like, you're back? And I was like, no. So we shopped at World Market and HEB. I love going to World Market for some like more specialty items, but it's more costly, so we don't spend a ton of money there. And they don't have obviously any fresh produce or anything like that. So because my husband bought peanuts for some reason. So what we're doing is a charcuterie of my sister-in-law's all of her favorite foods. Pretzels, cheese, vegetables with hummus, crackers to go with everything. We even got little spreads and stuff. So here is what we've got going on. We've got two different kind of pretzels. I love that these are different shapes because these will be really fun to play with. 2 things for fondue cheese. Yes, I'm doing packaged, whatever. Everything else is fresh, okay? We got these stuffed olives. They're double stuffed with jalapenos and garlic. Say less. These, which are great because these were actually the only ones I could find that didn't have seed oils in them. I'm obsessed with the mini toasts. Just obsessed. I just love stacking these. I think they're so fun. And then we've got rosemary and olive oil and sea salt, black olive spread, black fig spread. Let's make for a really nice pop of darkness on the table because so much of what we have going on is light. She loves chocolates, and we got all of her favorites. we investigated with her husband. So caramel sea salt, orange peel, hazelnut, and then just this really interesting looking dark chocolate bar, and then one of the dark chocolate oranges because she loves chocolate and orange. Fresh produce, pears and apples are for the fondue, although I guess you can really put anything in there. These are for both fondue and for hummus. Raspberries, blueberries like you saw me grab earlier before I panicked and turned the camera off because there's too much going on. Grape tomatoes, baby carrots, tons of cheeses. Let's see. This is what is it? Lamb choppers? What is this? Okay, I'm not gonna go through all the cheese. Okay, it's lamb chopper. Some homemade goat cheese, a bunch of different kinds of parm, all those. This I'm excited about. Ghost pepper cheddar. So excited. More homemade goat cheese. I'm gonna put everything but the bagel seasoning all over the top of that. Mixed Italian meats, because why not? And my sad thumbnail came off in World Market. And then beef summer sausage because my sister-in-law does not do any sort of pork. And then this as well for the fondue. We do have a fondue maker machine, whatever that's called. And I think we've used it 2, maybe 3 times, so this is just like the perfect opportunity to bust that out. Now it's a matter of compiling it, but I can't do my normal like free-for-all, things drooping. Oh, and we also got grapes. Grapes and, oh, these. They're called cherry plums. Elias and the girls were going crazy over them, talking about how good they are. And I was like, oh yeah, prove it. And then, so they bought some. I have green grapes, but I also have some of the red grapes in the fridge because it just provides a really, really nice color because we do have a couple of green things already going on. So now I just need to figure out my plan of attack. Oh, and strawberries. Whoops, but these are staying here. We're not taking these with us. I've got 2 super large boards. Got this one that I really want to use for something. And then, oh, they're all laying down, never mind. The rest of my board's over there. I also really like to have height variety when I'm doing this. You like how I said I was just gonna throw this into a time lapse? And now I'm over explaining all of this. So I'm gonna get this beauty. It's gonna be a pain in the keister. This lighting change is so fun. It's gonna be a pain in the keister to try to travel with, but I think I like the mixing the texture of the metal with the older wood. Right? Right? Now the thing is, do I want to have like a veggie hummus plate with some other things on it? Or do I want to mix everything together? I got options, too many options. I think I should mix everything together. It makes more sense. Fun little addition if you don't pay attention to the fact that it is slightly crooked. Then I have this, which you guys might have seen that antique haul. I think it's mother of pearl handles and these little knives. Look at how cute. Look at how cute these little handles are. Can we even? It's not quite a complete set, but I don't care. It's a little ornate for how primitive the rest of my stuff is, but we'll allow it. This for, you know, getting olives. Cute, cute. And then my array of cheese knives, because your girl just can't get enough. It does kind of bug me that they don't match though, but I keep buying new ones anyways. This is, I think this is a deer antler. And then we've got stone, we've got this one, which is really cool. I don't need this many though. Oh, and then this, I really need to refinish this. With a little cleaver. Can you even? So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna put all this together. And I've gotta figure out if I'm gonna go a little more ornate or keep it simple and primitive. I think I'm leaning towards simple and primitive, and I will skip this. We'll see. I really need to figure out a second camera situation because that would make this so much easier. So here is exactly why I'm so excited that I got these bowls. I ended up with the ones from World Market. I will probably do, I don't know, is a servingware haul a cool thing? Or like servingware dishes, essentials? Do you guys be interested? In my mind, it sounds like a cool video. But when I think about it, I'm like, here's another white dish. Here's another white dish. And I just don't know if that, if that's as fun for people to watch. But they all have different purposes that make them very handy for hostessing. But I'm so excited that I have these because I can use 2 of them for the hummuses tonight. And that, my friends, is one of the keys to putting together a delightful looking grazing board or anything like that, is you want to take them out of their original containers. The containers cheapen the entire experience. I'm still gonna save them because my guess is we're not gonna eat all of the hummus, but it still will look a lot nicer. This is too big. So I have smaller ones? Daggum. It's still gonna look a lot nicer than this does, right? These work much better. So now I'm just gonna give all of these a quick wash and then start assembling. Looking over everything, I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough room for everything I wanna do. So I'm introducing my slate tray as well. This one definitely doesn't wash well. There's plenty of stains left over from times when we've used this before, but I love this for so many reasons. It adds a different texture, and I can actually write on it with a chalk pen, which is super fun. And it provides a really nice contrast from all the other colors we got going on and introduces a new texture. I don't know if it's because I'm filming this or what, I feel like I'm just stuck. On second thought, I'm just gonna move all this out of the way and start doing some of my mise en place. So cutting this up, washing some of my fruits and vegetables, and cutting up the bread. Because at least that's doing something. How ridiculous to get a cutting board out when I'm surrounded by so many, but these aren't for cutting, they're for cheese. And I know there's a cut the cheese reference in there somewhere. I got the largest cucumber to ever exist. Oh, that smells so good. Why does cucumber smell so delicious? Save the scrap for the chickies or the goats. To this point, I think I'm gonna move over here and kind of build off this and go towards the middle. So I get my scissors and a bunch of grapes because I really want it to like hang down off the side. So I'm not really seeing the right length here. So I'm just gonna go in and cut this right there. So now I've got this happening. Fun, huh? And then I will balance that out. Putting some over here as well. I love how these like create such a fun visual moment, kind of cutting the board in half. And this mix is all different kinds of parm, I think, Parmigiano. So let's see. I already have a lot of this pale color right here in the middle, so I'm gonna cluster some cheese over here and probably tuck something else vibrant up against this. In fact, do this and put blueberries in here. There we go. So we have that nice dark color in the middle of all of the other things going on. So One tray almost done. Elias is gonna cut pears and apples for me, but I figured to give you an overview. I love to just kind of have things spill around the corners a little bit and not have any clean edges. So we got both kinds of hummus, all of the veg that goes with them, and some grapes. If Silas would dip grapes in hummus.
Yes.
Because he's repulsive.
Yeah. Well, no, he would request his Chick-fil-A sauce to dip everything.
And then our river of teeny tiny toast, the dark blueberries to really just kind of give it a pop of color and kind of give it a really nice center. A couple different types of Italian meats, the cheese, more crackers. So this spot is open for either apple or pear, and then apple or pear down there. That's pretty fun. But I still have a lot more food to do, so let's keep going. So Elias is already cutting apples wrong. In his defense, he's cutting them how he always does. But I was like, those aren't pretty. So now I'm gonna get started on the second tray. We're supposed to be there in 15 minutes and they live like 10 minutes away. So I think we're gonna be a little bit late. Whoopsies. So my main goal for this tray is to use up all of the packages I already have open before jumping in and adding anything else in, because that just makes the most sense.
I got something funny to tell you. Like, it's safe to say on camera, but I didn't say it. Story time. So I was taking the girls to Jamie's parents to drop them off. They're going to a birthday party. And we were having a discussion about how to figure out someone's name that you forgot, that you should know, without letting them know that you forgot. And I was like, actually, Mom's really good at this because I forget names all the time. So I will introduce Mom and go, hey, this is my wife, Jamie. Jamie, this, and she'll like cut me off and then introduce herself.
I won't cut you off.
Well, she'll jump in and strategically to then get them just to say their name to her, like introduce themselves, so I don't have to because I don't know their name.
So I will typically say, hi, my name is Jamie. What's your name?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't interrupt you. I just go with the flow of conversation and those are the words that come out, but I don't cut you off.
Okay. Well, so I was like, yeah, Mom's really good at this. And then Olivia was daydreaming or something, and she goes, Mom's really good at what? I'm like, at like getting helping me remember someone's name because she introduced herself. She's like, oh, yeah, Mom's really good at interrupting people or cutting people off. I forget how it played into it, but I was like, no. But they both got a kick out of that.
That is not what we're saying.
So according to the girls, you're really good at interrupting people.
I hate all of you. I genuinely think we bought too much food.
We did.
Okay, here's where I'm at so far. I just need to start getting stuff onto the plate. So we don't have any of the chocolate out yet, which is a huge part of it, and I haven't done any of the nice cheeses. I think I'm gonna do them all on the slate so I can write down what they are and not intermixed in. Tray number 2. There's a spread, there's the figs. Again, kind of going with this, like playing with different colors and textures. This will be for the pits of the cherries. And next up, the cheese board. All right, woo, woo, woo. That's sunlight now. We made it into the car. Is it gonna change lighting? There we go. We're finally heading over. I ended up changing into a dress that I have not worn since I put on a little bit of weight. Things are interesting. Probably not gonna end up vlogging tonight because definitely want to be present. Bethany loves quality time and we love spending quality time with her. I will see if I can get a couple of clips of everything put all together. I kind of want to surprise her with it, so I think I'm just gonna kick her out of the room. Be like, can you go away for a minute? Love you, bye. And then she can come back out to a bunch of food. That's my plan. Because there's no way to like sneakily surprise her, so I'm just gonna tell her to go away. In the most happy birthday way possible. Oh, but I did want to show you the car. I like to, because I'm really bad at remembering to buy cards at people's birthdays, I like to stock up on a few. So I wanted to show you guys this one because I feel like a few of you might appreciate this, and a few of you might have family members that would also appreciate this. So here's the cover, totally unassuming, and then, bam! Oh no! All of this type fills the card. There's no place for me to write something personal about our friendship. I was gonna write something about that time we did that thing. Darn it. It was gonna be so good. Maybe I'll write about it on the back of this card. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Flip the card and let's get the nostalgia started. Are you kidding me? There's not even space on the back of this card to write something personal. Now that I think about it, I should have bought a different card with room to write. So it's from Bald Guy Greetings. 10 out of 10 recommend. I have a couple of theirs and they're super, super funny. So, but that's very fitting for you to give your sister.
Yeah.
Yes. Because you have the emotional depth of a tadpole.
Yes.